What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James, as always, and I'll be doing your ribbon. What up? Yes, coming to you live. It is a Sunday afternoon. You are not mistaken. This might be like the only Sunday afternoon break I've ever done. I'm not sure. I was trying to think about that earlier. Like, have I ever done a Sunday afternoon break? I'm not sure I have. But we're here now. Right? Sunday afternoon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. Hopefully everybody still has all your fingers. Still got all mine, so we're good. So we're live, we're ready. Everybody on eBay Live, what's happening? What up, Michelle? No, unfortunately, no open spots in any of the breaks this afternoon. But I'm sure glad to have you here. Happy Sunday. And down at YouTube, Andy, Nicholas, what's up? Everybody else not in the chat, what's going on? Alright, so we're going to start off with some select here. What's up, James? I'm doing well. Alright, we got 43.59, 2024 select, third case. We got the Diamondbacks, Randy S. Braves, David H. Orioles, Robert V. The Red Sox, Eric J. Cubs, Phil K. White Sox as well. The Reds, Mitchell D. Guardians, Phil K. Rockies, Roy G. Tigers, Phil K. Astros, Dwayne M. The Royals, Phil K. Angels, David H. The Dodgers, Nicholas C. Marlins, Roy G. Brewers, Robert V. Twins, Randy S. The Phils, Mets, Phil K. Yankees, Nicholas V. A's, Phil K. Phillies, William H. The Pirates, Richard M. Padres, Randy S. Giants, Andy S. The Mariners, James C. Cardinals, Roy G. Rays, Eric J. Rangers, Nicholas V. Blue Jays, Ian E. And the Nats, Eric J. Church up top here, right? Patch around the collection plate here later. So hopefully everybody had a good 4th. Any celebrations, whatever you got up to for the 4th. The fireworks show was awesome as usual. Although I do believe I did sustain one injury. We were playing wiffle ball with the kids, and I was pitching, trying to throw some nasty pitches. I think I threw out my arm. It's not good. Little shoulder injury going on. Can't lift this arm more than that, which is a problem because I got to throw a lot of BP this week for the boys. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. All right, here we go. There is a Brock Porter on the silver. Arte on the Premier level. We got a Noah Schultz going out to White Sox as well in the tricolor. And we got a Bobby Witt on the light blue that's going off the Royals. That's going to be out of 199. Nice Spencer Jones here to the Yanks on the Silver Sparks materials. Those not numbered. Diamond level. And Bobby Thompson going out to the and we got a Starlin Caba on the Diamond Action Sigs. It's going out to Phillies. Termar on the Premier level. Cole Roby to the Cardinals on the tricolor. Sweet Ernie there, the Cubbies. We got a white dot Mattingly going off the Yanks. Gonna be out of 99. What up, Jack? Perez on the silver premier level, going off the Stros. Treadwell to the Stros as well. And we got a Melot that's going off the Giants on the tie-dye. That's out of 25. Kyle Teal on the blue phenomenon going off the Red Sox. It's going to be out of 49. Cheerio Premier level. There's nice James Woodruff. George Brett on the red Premier level going off the Royals. It's out of 149. Diamond Action 6, Dylan Head going off the Marlins. Judge on the turbocharged. We got Heston Kjerstad on the Premier level off the Orioles. Chase Dollander, the Rockies on the tricolor. Sean Sullivan action. Spencer Arrighetti on the Premier level light blue. Let's go off the Stros. That's out of 199. Pee Wee Reese to the Dodgers on the Premier level. Now, cooperating here this Sunday afternoon. But we're usually not used to be open Sunday afternoon, so we're not going to cooperate here. There's Nolan Ryan on the tricolor. James Triantos on the tricolor, or Premier level rather. Premier level orange, Nick Lofton going to the Royals. That is out of 49. And Noble Meyer, nice patch there on that Noble Meyer. That's a blue Sparks materials. And going out to the Marlins. It's going to be out of 49. Silver Martinez, the Blue Jays. Nice Rhino there on the tricolor going off the Cubbies, and Sweet Jackson Merrill here. That is a gold numbers rookie. Pack resistance, indeed, Andy. Pack resistance. That's a sweet one, 7 of 10. Nice Merrill, the Padres. Bobby Barrels. That's another orange. That's an orange Junior Cammy going out the Rays. That's out of 49, Premier level. Diamond Action 6, Dylan Head to the another Dylan Head on the Diamond Action 6. That's two of them going out the Marlins. And a Moises Ballesteros on the silver Premier level to the Cubs. Mr. Wilson going out the A's. And we got a Rod Carew on the tricolor going off to the Twins. Clark to the Rangers. I know you love that, Andy. There's a Chase Petty on the Premier level red going out to the Reds. Color match, I suppose, out of 149. Bobby Wood on the turbocharged. Jason Orphan. And we got Tony Perez on the silver diamond level going off the Reds. Bruce Bochy on the silver going off the Rangers. a Sebastian Walcott. Nice one there, the Rangers on the silver signature, or the select signatures. And Justin Crawford on the tie-dye. It's going off the Phils. It's a concourse level tie-dye. Hold on. Don't like it when they got the top loaders got shrapnel inside of them. There we go. That is out of 25. Old Emerson on the premier level. And we got a light blue Ryder Carey. It's going out the Yanks. That is out of 199. Jody Topp. Alright, we're halfway there. It is just wrong, Andy. Especially when you got the Giants, right? It does seem wrong. Although he played, I think he played for him longer than the Rangers longer than I think that he did. Brady House going out the Nats on the silver premier level. And we got a red Ricky Tiedemann going out to the see, it's another one with some stuff inside. What the hell? It's a red Diamond Action 6 going out to the Blue Jays. That is going to be out of 99. Zach Dean on the premier level out the Rockies. A River Ryan on the light blue going out to the Dodgers. Out of 199. Posey diamond level. And a Noble Meyer on the silver going out to the Marlins. The Marlins. Nice Matt Shaw there to the Cubbies. Come on, camera. There we go. Drew Jones on the silver. And a Brando Maia on the select signatures going out the Yanks. Thomas, Mr. Glavin, Bartolo, that's a Guardians Bartolo, and nice Griffey here to the Mariners on the tricolor. Alright, well, I gotta open up the top loaders. What up, Andrew? Yeah, I forgot that he played for the Cardinals, too. All right, we got a Pee Wee Reese on the light blue premier level going out to the Dodgers. Nice blue Pee Wee. It's out of 199. And a Marcelo Mayer on the blue Sparks Materials. It's going out to the Red Sox. Give me a second. Got to open up some that size top loader, too. Sweet Bojack going on the Royals on the tricolor. Premier level tricolor. There's a Phenomenon Skeens. Pedro on the silver. And we got a Mike Bove on the premier level going off the Brewers. Followed by Owen Casey on the tricolor going off the Cubbies. Another tie-dye. That's a Marcelo Mayer tie-dye. Red Sox get some nice Mayers here. Concourse level tie-dye there out of 25. Barry. Jackson Churio on the Premier level purple. It's going out to Brewers. It's out of 99. Got a Pudge. And our redemption is going to be a Bruce Bochy. That's going to go out to the Rangers on the select signatures. Which is weird about that. I swear I've pulled a live Bruce Bochy select signatures. And that's the base one too, so it's not even any of the parallels. I swear I pulled a live Bruce Bochy out of this product. That Marcelo Mayer is out of 49, 38 to 49. And this one going to the Rangers. Alright, one box left here. Yep, Nicholas, you gotta wait 10 years for a base redemption, yeah. And then they're gonna offer you, like, who knows what they'd offer you for a manager signature. Dude, I just sell Panini redemptions if I ever get them in any personal boxes I open. I'm not even. What's wrong with the knife, James? Plenty show. Alright, here we go. We got Marcelo Mayer on the orange premier level going out to the Red Sox. All the Marcelo Mayers. That's out of 49. And there's Tekoa Roby on the silver. Maggio on the premier level of the Yanks. And we got a Phil Rizzuto to the Yanks as well. Concourse level. It's out of 149. Yeah, 100 points. Yeah. That's what they'll give you. Alright, we got a Herson Waldrop to the Braves on the red phenomenon. That's out of 99. Got a Jackson Chope. There is a Jacob Mizorowski, nice Miz. Going to the Brewers. That is out of 199. And a gold. Luis Baez going out to Stros. Diamond Action 6 gold. It's going to be out of 10. 8 of 10. Passed into the O's. Get Chase Bowen on the premier level tricolor. Some Waldrop on the tricolor to the Braves. And a Pee Wee Reese on the premier level. You got a Jace Borfin to the Blue Jays on the red premier level. Got a 149. Nice red selective swatches, Adrian Santana to the Rays. Out of 99. Jones on the silver. Termar on the premier to the Pirates. Enrique to the Orioles on the light blue concourse level. That's out of 199. Nice Ernie to the Cubbies. Ooh, we got a zebra. That is a Brando Maia zebra. Concourse level zebra. Zebra is ultra rare. Well, yeah, they're ultra rare, for sure. Nice Brando there on the zebra. Don't pull them a lot, I suppose. Eddie Murray on the white. That's going to go out to the Orioles. Phenomenon. The Boach. There's a Chase Petty on the Premier Level Purple. That's out of 99. Dylan Cruz on the Sensations and the Jackson Churio Premier Level going out to the Brewers, and that'll do it for the break. So now is the time. If you have a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You're trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess number right on the money, well, you're going to get them both because you're a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I'll random the number after the recap. All right. We got our light blues. These are all going to be out of 199. We got our concourse levels. Bobby Witt to the Royals. River Ryan to the Dodgers. Roderick Arias to the Yanks. Enrique Bradfield Jr. to the O's. Premier levels. The Miz going out to the Brewers. Pee Wee Reese to the Dodgers. And Spencer Arrighetti to the Stros. Reds, the concourse and premier levels will be out of 149. We only got one concourse. That's a Phil Rizzuto to the Yanks. And our premier levels, Chase Borfin to the Blue Jays, Chase Petty to the Reds, and a George Brett to the Royals. With a Phenomenon red Hurston Waldrop to the Braves. That is out of 99. We got our purple premier levels. These are out of 99. Chase Petty to the Reds and a Jackson Churio to the Brewers. We got our premier level oranges. These are out of 49. Marcelo Mayer to the Red Sox, Junior Camby to the Rays, and a Nick Lofton out to the Royals. Concourse level whites. These will be out of 99. Eddie Murray to the Orioles and Don Mattingly to the Yanks. We got a blue Phenomenon Kyle Teal going out to the Red Sox. That's out of 49. The ultra rare Zebra, concourse level Zebra, Brando Maya to the Yanks. Tie-dyes, these are all going to be out of 25. We got a Marcelo Mayer to the Red Sox, Justin Crawford to the Phils, and a Mel Ott on the premier level going out to the Giants with a gold numbers. Jackson Merrill to the Padres. Nice one there. 7 of 10 is the number. Relics. Got one selective swatches. That's a red Adrian Santana to the Rays. That's going to be out of 99. Sparks Materials. We got a Spencer Jones to the Yanks and two blues that'll be out of 49. Well, you can kind of see there. All right. Marcelo Mayer to the Red Sox and a Noble Meyer to the Marlins. Nice patch. Diamond Action 6. We got a Dylan Head twice. 2 heads. That's the Marlins. A Starlin Cava to the Phillies. There's a red Ricky Tiedemann to the Blue Jays. That's out of 99. And a gold Luis Baez to the Astros. That is out of 10. Then our select signatures. We got a Brando Maya to the Yanks, followed by a Sebastian Walcott to the Rangers. A couple nice ones there. And a redemption for a Bruce Bochy on the base select signatures. That's going out to the Rangers. Alright, rolling some dice. 7 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. Start of the show's main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. Wait for random.org to verify that I'm human. Done. Alright. 7 times in the random. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 17 is the number. 1, 7, 17. No wonders. We'll take our 2 closest overs. Then that's going to be Nicholas at 23. Give me a 1 through 21. And James at 36. You give me a 1 through 21 as well. I will change break number 4360. It's our Series 2 break for the afternoon. Coming up next, then we get some Inception, some Tribute. And finishing off the afternoon with some Donruss Optic Megas. Nicholas 13, James 12. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, And going out to James, you're going to get free shipping, man. It's good for any future nights use here at Top Tier. Just get anything you want. And any future nights auctions. And message me. Say, I'll use my free shipping I won from the Bears Bowl, James. And I will invoice you with the free shipping. If you've already paid, I can always refund as well. Either one for you. Just got to message me when you want to use it, bro. All right, and Nicholas, you're going to get a pack of 2024 Topps Series 1. All right, guys, I'll return here in about 10 minutes, and we will rip on some Series 1, or Series 2. Jump on. All right, see you there. going on, everybody? Welcome to Top 2 Breaks. I'm James, as always, and we'll be doing anything. Alright, guys. People. Fresh Case of Series 2 Jumbo. Let's go. Alright. Let's split them up. We got 1, 2, 3 here, 4, 5, and 6 here. Whatever I roll, we'll break now. That is A3. So we're going to break this top stack first. This one here goes off sold tonight. Breaks tomorrow afternoon. We got 4360 2025 Series 2 half case. We got Diamondbacks Jeffrey C, Braves Max G. This is that. Orioles Michael B, Red Sox E&E, the Cubs Matt R, White Sox E&E, Reds Eric R, Guardians E&E, Rockies William L, Tigers Mike D, Astros Osvaldo C, Royals Matthew M, Angels Nicholas V, Dodgers Randy S, Marlins Jorge R, Brewers William L, the Twins E&E, Mets Richard S, Yankees Randy S, the A's Kyle M, Phillies Scott S, the Pirates Ryan W, Padres Carlos M, the Giants Jamie R, Mariners Joshua P, Cardinals Chad D, the Rays E&E, Rangers Clayton H, Blue Jays Jamie R, and the Nats Ryan J. Ooh, the arm. Whipple ball injuries. There's a green Stuart Fairchild out of 99 going off the Reds. Again, it's out of 99. Rainbow foil Edward Julian to the Twins. Jazz McGarrett. Major League Materials, Reese Hines. It's going off the Reds. And Ronnie Mauricio on the sand glitter to the Mets. I feel like something big coming here this afternoon. It's gotta be, right? Gotta be. Got here. That's a pink hollow foil of the OPS leaders of Bobby Witt going out for the Royals. These pink hollow foils or pink rainbow foils, however you want to say them, they're actually SP. One every, I don't know, what was it? We've done the figures on it a bunch of times. I forget though. I think it's run every like 3 cases or more than that even. There's Duke Ellis on the rainbow foil rookie. It has all rainbow foil and sand glitter rookies get stage treatment. We got a gold Brandon Iser. It's going out for the Blue Jays. All those gold-ish are out of 2025 because they're never the same color. We got a Michael Hellman. That's going out for the Cardinals. On the purple. That is out of 250. And rainbow foil Spencer Getty the Stros. Ooh, we bow out left and unsleeve trout. You're top tier. If you pull it out, you must sleeve the trout. That is the rules, ladies and gentlemen. It's for safety. It's also the law. 46 of the 50 states. Didn't know if you knew that. Now you do. See, you're learning stuff here. Top tier on Sunday. The school of top tier. Sunday school. Top tier. There's a sand glitter. Well, I guess that's Dodgers and Royals. So since it's parallel, we will go ahead and random that one off. Do that here in a second. It is a parallel, so we'll random that one off. We're going to give 1, 2, and 3 to the Dodgers, 4, 5, and 6 to the Royals. It is a 4, so that is going to go to Bobby Witt and the Royals. If I can find... Okay, well, if I was my marker, where would I be? Interesting. Should be right here, but it's not. All right then. I will be right back. You know, you buy so many different office supply things, right? And you can never, just wonder where they all go. Is there like, is there a spot where all my pens go? There is. There's a hoard. There's a hoard somewhere. Got a sand glitter, Simeon Woods Richardson off the Twins. There's a rainbow full of Trevor Story going off the Reds. Or Red Sox, rather, sorry. Seth Lugo going off the Royals on our 35th anniversary auto. Sand glitter, Kenley Jensen of the Angels. All right. Nice gold Raffy Devers, 35th anniversary All-Star. Major League Materials. It's going to be numbered to 50. 23 of 50 on their Affy. Going on the Red Sox. Doing Cruz on the Summer Superstars. Although I'm not sure if our Affy Devers Red Sox cards still decided. I'm sure they are. As with anybody that gets traded. Of course, when guys get traded away from the Cubs, I don't desire the cards anymore. Right? Doesn't play for the Cubbies anymore. There's a Aqua Rainbow Foil. Stone Garrett. It's going off the Nats. Followed by a Sand Glitter Shane McClanahan to the Rays. Hank Aaron. Alright, all silver pack rookies get a top loader like this. Nick York, all the rest of them. All the rest of the silver pack cards will get a top loader during the sorting process. Got Trey Turner. Freddie Freeman and Ricky going out the A's. Nice Dylan Cruz here to the Knights. Alright, there's a rainbow foil Nick Pivetta of the Padres. There's Anthony Rizzo of the Yanks on the Major League Materials. Sand Glitter, William Contreras out to the Padres. Got a rainbow foil Clark Schmidt to the Yanks, followed by Luis Angel Acuna on the 35th anniversary. Nick York on the rainbow foil rookie to the Pirates. Up there. And what do we got here? Tristan McKenzie on the gold that's going off the Guardians. We need a big pull. We need a big pull here of this box. It's out of 2025. We need to liven it up in here a little bit. There's Jaden Hill on the Sand Glitter. It's going off the Rockies. It is a rookie. Alonso and Bobichette and Vladdy on the dynamic duo. Sand Glitter, Hunter Goodman, the Rocks. Corbin Carroll on the pink. So we got a pink hollow foil and the pink parallel. 35th anniversary All-Star Corbin Carroll on the pink parallel. Some pink paper. Ben Brown on the rainbow foil to the Cubbies. Nice rookie there to the Dodgers on the Summer Superstars. got Jason Dominguez, the Yanks. That is a 35th anniversary Dominguez. See, just a little corner of a pinstripe there. They need to be better patches. Alright, that is a purple Luke Fraley off the Mariners. It's at 250. Darren, so there's a 5-minute cooldown in between gambles. That's why that's not working for you there. And also, you can only gamble up to 100 each time. Between 10 and 100. With a 5-minute cooldown in between each. It's responsible. It's responsible gambling in the top tier chat. Alright, sweet Austin Wells there. That is the 35th anniversary Austin Wells auto. Although, I mean, initial autos, but solid one for you, Randy, for sure. Matthew Rushman on the sand glitter. Nice Skeens and Saya. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Man, Cubbies had a game on Friday there, right? Friday, right? 8 homers, 1 game. It's a Cubs franchise record. 8 homers in 1 game. Say I had one of those. Michael Bush with 3 of them. There's a Robert Suarez on the sand glitter. It's crazy. They brought the fireworks for the 4th, right? The Cubbies. It's amazing. Alright, we got a Jeter to the Yanks, followed by Kyle Rowley to the Mariners. A Vladdy Guerrero to the Blue Jays, and a Xander Bogaerts out to the Padres. Nice Nando. There's Cody Bellinger. We got a Juan Soto, and nice Ha-Seong Kim going out to the Dodgers. On their good. All right, 1 box left here. We ain't got no new product. That's like horrible English right now. We don't have any. There we go. That's better. We don't have any new products coming out until Chrome, man. Chrome the 23rd. They need to do better. Like, it's mid-season, right? And they're just like absolutely starving us with products. It sucks. Well, baseball products, anyways. We need more. We need more. More often. Should be one every 2 weeks, in my opinion. All right, there's a rainbow foil. Jackson Chourio down Brewers. Schwarbs here going out to the Phils on the Major League Materials. Right, especially in the midst of baseball season, right? They shouldn't be like, it shouldn't be months, you know, between releases of products. I know they just came out with, what was it, Dynasty? Just came out not too long ago, but I mean, right, what are those, like $1,500 a box for like one card, Right, like it's not a product everybody can get their hands on, nor wants to get their hands on, right? Well, I say that with a grain of salt. I wanted some. But struck out on that one. That's a bit ridiculous, though, too. All right, we got Christian Walker on the gold going out the Astros. That's out of 2025. And a rainbow foil Reed Detmers out to the Angels. Nice Dylan Cruz there and Aaron Judge as well. But yeah, months in between product releases just isn't going to cut it. Well, I mean, it's not like we have any say to it at all, but it seems like they release more products more often in the off season. Well, it's always kind of been like that between, you know, I guess October's not off season, but around Christmas time there always seems to be a good amount of products being released. All right, we got blue Jason Foley. That's going out to the Tigers. It's out of 150. And a Trevor McDonald in the rainbow foil rookie to the Giants. Pick it up at some point. Quan Alonso. Wyatt Langford going out the Rangers on the Major League Materials. Followed by a gold Andy Ibanez that's going out the Tigers. Going to be out of 50 on the Ibanez. Rainbow foil Hunter Renfroe to the Royals. The big dump up on the 35th. Alright, auto should be in this pack. It's been in this pack the last two boxes. Big one. Big auto. And yeah, well we'll take that 100%. Hall of Famer. Huge fan favorite. Gold 35th anniversary All-Star auto of Craig Biggio out to the Astros. So, Osvaldo, there you go, bud. That's out of 50. Sweet. I swear, I think this is the second Biggio Gold All-Star Auto I've pulled out of this set, too. Of course, I won't be able to remember the numbering of the last one, but I'm pretty sure that's the second one of those that I've pulled. So, that'll do. I mean, we'll take that all day long. The Beige. Sweet one. Sand Glitter and Kyle Stowers. Stowers. Out to the Marlins. Alright, here we go. Mikey Stremski and a Willie Mays. Both of the Giants there. Final pack of the break. We got a Tomoyuki Cigano to the Orioles. Dale silver packs. And that'll do it for the break. So now is the time. If you have a team in this break, I need you to go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You're trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those 2 guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Yes number and on the money, you're going to get them both because you're a badass. 1 guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get that 1 guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I'll random the number after the recap. All right, here we go. Rainbow foil and sand glitter rookies. Only 1 sand glitter. That is a Jaden Hill going out to the Rockies, and 3 rainbow foil rookies. A Nick York to the Pirates, Duke Ellis to the Yanks, and a Trevor McDonald to the Giants. We get our golds. These are going to be numbered to 2025. Maybe. Come on, camera. There we go. Christian Walker to the Stros. We got a Tristan McKenzie to the Guardians, and a Brandon Isaac going out to the Leafs. We did get a base card purple 35th anniversary. That is a, excuse me, the base card pink, right? Base pink, if you will. Corbin Carroll going out to the Diamondbacks. The aqua rainbow foil Stone Garrett to the Nats, and the pink hollow foil OPS leaders Bobby Witt to the Royals. Those are SB. Very nice. Silver pack rookies. We got Tomoyuki Sagano to the Orioles, Hassan Kim to the Dodgers, Kumar Rocker to the Rangers, Dylan Cruz to the Nats, and a Nick York going out to the Pirates. Then our relics. All right, Major League Materials. We got a Kyle Schwarber to the Phils, Anthony Rizzo to the Yanks, and a Reese Hines going out to the Reds. With our 35th anniversaries, Jason Dominguez to the Yanks, Wyatt Langford to the Rangers, and a sweet gold Raffy Devers to the Red Sox. That is numbered out of 50. Numbered cards, we got purples. These are out of 250. A Luke Raley to the Mariners, Michael Hellman to the Cardinals, a blue Jason Foley going out to the Tigers. It's out of 150. We got a Stuart Fairchild on the green going out to the Reds. That's out of 99, and a gold Andy Ibanez to the Tigers. That's out of 50. And our autos, some decent ones. A Seth Lugo to the Royals. Nice Austin Wells to the Yanks on the 35th anniversary, and the 35th anniversary All-Star Craig Biggio gold. That is numbered 16 to 50. That's a badass one there. Love pulling Hall of Famer autos. I don't mind them at all. And neither should you. All right. Golden dice. 7 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. Start of the show's main event is the Bears Bowl. Boom. Do the order we go. 7 times? Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 51 is the number. 5-1, 51. All right, looks like Baseball Terry, you're going to take the over at 56, and I believe be the closest overall as well. So go ahead and give me a 1 through 21, Terry. Just remind me which team you had in the break as well, Terry. I know you've been around before, but I forget what your list name is, right? Phillies, the Phils. Ryan, that's right. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's the Terry that always gets me, right? Appreciate you, Ryan. And the under will go to Dirac's Finest on eBay Live, or sorry, on YouTube with your 40. So I just need a 1 through 21 from you, Dirac, and I just need to know which team you had in the break as well, please. And thank you. I will change the break to 4361. I should start keeping a log, like, well, you know, you say, like, well, James, it's pretty easy for you to go look at eBay usernames. It is. It is. It takes me a quick, like, 15-second, 10-second search of the solds. I know you are, but a little easy reference there. So I can remember your eBay usernames. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Right, do I got that right? Or no, Ian. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think he had Texas in this one. That's the one I read first. I'm like, Clayton, no, Ian. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate you. Raise White Sox. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, I just needed one so I know where to send whatever you're going to get out of here. 2. All right, so 4 and 14 coming up the bowl. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And going out to Ian, you're going to get a pack of 2022 Topps Chrome. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And going out to Ryan, you're going to get a pack of 2024 Topps Series 1. Yeah. No, you're good, man. You're good. That's why you're like, no, bro, it's not, Clayton. Not. You're good. I appreciate it, man. Alright, guys, I'll be back in just over 10 minutes. We're going to start ripping on some Inception, so sit tight. Much more good ripping here coming this afternoon. See you then. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing the ribbon. What up, peeps? Alright, third break of the afternoon, we got some Inception. 2024 style. Boom. List. We have 4361 2024 Inception full case. We got Diamondbacks, Jeffrey R, Braves, Mickey M, Orioles, Morgan D, the Red Sox, Clayton H, the Cubs, Morgan D, White Sox, Clayton H, Reds, Charlie G, Guardians, Christian D, Rockies, Mickey M, the Tigers, Mickey M, Astros, Clayton H, Royals, Morgan D, Angels, Christian D, the Dodgers, Clayton H, Marlins, E and E, Brewers, Nathan H, the Twins, Clayton H, Mets, Richard S, the Yankees, Matt D, A's, Eric H, Phillies, Clayton H, the Pirates, Matt D, Padres, Mike F, Giants, Morgan D, Mariners, David H, Cardinals, Eric H, the Rays as well, Rangers, Mike F, Blue Jays, Clayton H, and the Nats, Clayton H as well. What up, Mickey? Alright. You know what? Said in the first break, the only injury I sustained on the 4th of July party was a shoulder injury. I threw up I think I threw up my shoulder pitching wiffle balls to the kids. Of course I was trying to strike them out, right? Throwing the nasty screw balls, things like that with the wiffle ball. It was much fun, but I gotta throw. We got what 4 practices this week because we got state coming up. My travel team has state coming up this next weekend, so I gotta throw BP every day. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. It's a stupid thing, stupid thing to do. Good luck throwing BP all week, right? Thanks for the subscribe, Corey and Mickey. I just need your team and break number off the back of that skunk card you received in the mail. There. And I'll get you your tokens. Alright, some Inception. Here we go. We got a Trey Turner to the Phils, followed by Nick Lofton to the Royals, Justin Foscue to the Rangers, and Austin Riley out to the Braves. You got Jordan Westberg on the green, going out the Orioles. There's Jazz on the yellow of the Yanks out of 199. Oh, sweet Jung Ho Lee here. It's out of 100. I can't remember what these are called. Give me a second. It's probably on the back of the card, I'm sure. Inception Charged Particles Auto. So those are SB autos for sure. That's the first Charged Particles I've pulled. It's actually a pretty good looking card. Going out to Morgan. Nice Jung Ho Lee there. All right, Mickey, let me get you those tokens for you quick. Appreciate you. There you go, my friend. All set. All right, Jordan Beck to the Rockies. There's Kyle Tucker, the Stros, Hunter Goodman, the Rockies, and a short print of Julio going out the Mariners. Then we have a Nolan Shawneel on the green going out the Angels. Graham Pauly to the Padres on the green as well. And sweet immersion auto of Yoshi Yamamoto going out to the Dodgers. That's out of 75. So we're getting all the insert autos here. These immersions are pretty cool too. Not better than just some base autos for sure. Although I do believe they take the place of some of our patch autos that might come out of the case though too. Usually when I pull those inserts, I don't pull as many patch autos out of the case. Alright, we got a Jung Ho Lee to the Giants. There's an Andrew Abbott to the Reds. Nice Paul Skeens there to the Pirates. And a Jack Leiter short print going out the Rangers. Got Jeremy Payne on the green to the Stros. Hey, Jared Jones to the Pirates on the green as well. And Badass Shota to the Cubbies. Love it. That's out of 149. Base autos numbered differently per player. Actually, all of these, all the autos, if you look on the checklist, they'll say out of said amount and or less. Right, for all players. Shota's base out of 199, some 149, some out of 199, some out of 299. I think. Goes all the way up to 299. Alright, Jackson Holiday to the O's on the rookie. There's a Jackson Churio as well. Nick Gonzalez to the Pirates and a Yordi Alvarez of the Stros. Got Lane Thomas Green that's going out to the Guardians. Lindor on the green going out to the Mets. And another one of the charged particle autos. That's a badass Colton Cowser blue charged particles auto going out the Orioles. There you go, Morgan. That's at 11 of 25 to be exact on the blue charged particles. So 2 of the charged particles so far. All right, that's halfway through. Brian Ramos to the White Sox, followed by Jonathan Clase to the Blue Jays, Jordan Wicks to the Cubbies, and a Kyle Harrison out the Giants. We get a green Yuki Matsui to the Padres. Sal Freely going out the Brewers on the green. I don't know what it is about this case. All of the nasty insert autos. That is a Wyatt Langford going out the Rangers. Plus pull there. Wyatt is a stud. That is going to be out of 100. 35 of 100 on that immersion auto. So like I said, they're different numberings depending on players because neither of those are. I'm not sure if there's parallels with the immersions. You know, the Yoshi's out of 75, the Wyatt Langford out of 100. We do get a relic auto here. It's a red one too. It might be magenta. Could be a magenta. There's a Parker Meadows going out to the Tigers, followed by Joey Lapafito to the Blue Jays, Masataka Yoshida to the Red Sox, and a Curtis Mead to the Rays on the short print rookie. We have a gold electricity Gavin Williams to the Guardians. That's going to be out of 50. Kyle Tucker on the magenta to 99 going out the Astros. Yeah, no, it's for sure just a player, Nicholas. It's on 99. It's for sure just a player. It even says it on the checklist. Just, you know, I think on those immersions it'll say out of 100 or less. I like that Trout has him out of 27 though. Jersey numbered to him, right? That's cool. All right, we do have a relic auto here. That is a Ceddanne Rafaela going out to the Red Sox. That is a magenta. /75. And let me find, I think that this fits. Oh, indeed. Like a glove. Out of 75 there. Interesting, interesting relic though, right? On the sedan. Not sure of any blue or Red Sox jerseys that are white with blue lettering, but I mean, okay, we'll just say okay. It's not like he's played for any other teams either. Interesting. Ooh, we got a thickie here. All right. All right. That could be super nasty. All right, we got a Freddie Freeman going out to the Dodgers, followed by David Fry to the Guardians. Luis Arias out to the Padres, and sleeve the Trout. Here at Top Tier, if you pull it out, you must sleeve the Trout, ladies and gentlemen. It is for safety, for sharing, in case you want to whip it out and play with it later. It has to be protected. You want to share it, take it to show and tell. Share it with your neighbors, friends. It's also law 47 of the 50 states. It's illegal to possess an unsleeved trout. There's a Anthony Volpe on the yellow to 199. It's going out the Yanks. We have a Robert Gasser on the. I'm trying to cover that one. I don't want to see who it is first. That is a magenta out of 99. So Robert Gasser going out to the Brewers. I definitely don't. I don't think that they fit. Yeah, it definitely doesn't fit. We're going to have to grab a hard case for this one. That is a Yoshi Yamamoto going on the Dodgers and Clayton. Clayton, congrats on this one, man. That is the Inception hat relic. Jumbo hat patch of Yoshi. That is numbered 3 of 3. And that is filthy. It does have, I mean, for as thick of it as it is, it's actually pretty good condition. Does have a little bit of a dingy corner right there. I mean, it's hard to see with this thick of a card. I mean, look how thick that card is. It's super thick. That is badass. I don't even think that's going to fit. We will try to get it into a thick sleeve. I don't think it fits in this thick sleeve either. We'll cut it. We'll find out. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're good. She fits. That's what she said. Yeah. Sweet with the New Era logo. That's badass. Okay. I don't even know why I'm even attempting to fit it into one of these. Not gonna attempt. Yep. That doesn't attempt. I am all out of 260s as well. They are on order. So what we'll do is we'll just grab a nice hard case here. Grab a couple of spacers for spacing. Perfect. That one's got some stuff all over it. There we go. Actually, probably way better for that anyways than top loader anyways there. That's the cut sleeve down there, a little wrinkles, and nothing wrong with the card there. That's badass. That is extra sweet. Nice Yoshi there for the Dodgers. Definitely take that. That's a. Is that 2 Yoshis? It is 2 Yoshis for you. Like, crazy. Final box here. Ooh, black. Pretty solid case here. We got a Mason Wynn to the Cardinals, followed by a Tyler Black to the Brewers, nice Ellie to the Reds, and a Boba Fett short print going off the Blue Jays. Yeah, no problem, man. Is that you, Clayton? Dr. Fu? Yeah, dude, that's badass, man. That is 100% badass. Love the hat relics, right? Especially got the New Era logo on there. Again, that's 3 of 3. If I didn't show that up close there, that's a badass one. That's the second one. The last one I pulled was a fielding glove relic. That was like that. That was a Sedan Rafaela. All right, we got a Randy Rosarina on the green going out to the Mariners. A Carlos Correa going out to the Twins. And another Charged Particles. That is a Rain Hero. Oh, I forgot blacks were 1-on-1s. Oh my. How about that? What a case. Holy shit. Just a badass case. That is a Randy Rosarino 1-on-1 going out to David and the Mariners. How about that? A little uno de uno. I forgot the blacks were 1-on-1s in this. So, ticker's going to move here this afternoon. That's a good one. Sweet Randy there. Of course, we bag him and tag him. What a case that was. Oh, my. Crazy good case there. The Charged Particles. 1-of-1 black Randy Rosarina going out to the Mariners. There it is. Uno de uno, ladies and gentlemen. And to the ticker we go. So, that is 1-of-1, number 506 on the year. Since January 1st of this year, we've pulled 506 1-of-1s here on the station. Here on this very stage. The goal, 1,000. Are we going to make it there this year? I'm not sure. I don't know if we will or not. We might. It might have been the 1,000 1-of-1 goal may have been a bit. What do you call it? Why can't I think of the goddamn word? It's a bit much. We'll just say that. Maybe we'll get there though. All right. Now's the time, people. If you got a team in this break, go ahead and get your guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you're a badass. One guess per person is all you will get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get one guess. Ambitious, thank you. Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of ambitious. Bardine, thank you for that. Anyways, get your guesses in there. One guess per person. Must have a team. All that good stuff. I'll random the number after the recap. Yeah, completely escaping my brain right there. Like I said, brain must not work on Sunday afternoons. But ambitious was definitely the word I was looking for. Ambitious. Well, we pulled 834 last year, and you always got to go up. Could have went up to just 900. I mean, we still might get to 1,000. Just never know. Just got to go on a nasty run of 1-on-1s. It's happened. It's happened. For sure. All right, we got our greens. There's a Carlos Correa to the Twins, Randy Rosarina to the Mariners, Sal Frelick to the Brewers, Yuki Matsui to the Padres, Francisco Lindor to the Mets, Lane Thomas to the Guardians, Jared Jones to the Pirates, a Jeremy Pena to the Stros, Grant Pauly to the Padres, Nolan Shanuel to the Angels, and a Jordan Westburg to the O's. All right, our short prints. These not numbered. We got Boba Fett to the Blue Jays, Curtis Mead to the Rays, a Jack Leiter to the Rangers, and a Julio going out to the Mariners. Come on, camera. There we go. All right, then. How about our magentas? These are going to be out of 99. We got a Robert Gasser to the Brewers and Kyle Tucker out to the Astros. We got our yellows. These are going to be out of 199. We got a Volpe to the Yanks and a Jazz Chisholm to the Yanks as well. And then a gold electricity, Gavin Williams, the Guardians. That's out of 50. Only one base auto. That's going to be it's a badass one, though. Showed up to the Cubbies. That's out of 149. And that was the only base auto or base parallel auto either. I mean, this case was something else. Like, I've never... Usually only pull, like, one insert auto per case and one patch auto per case. Or, like, 2 patch autos per cases or whatever it is. I've had all different kinds. I've pulled only one relic auto out of a case and then, like, an insert auto or whatever. Or 2 relic autos and just all base parallels or base autos. This time we only had one base auto and a bunch of and 2 relic autos. That case was definitely a badass one. So we'll go with these immersion autos first. We got a Wyatt Langford to the Rangers out of 100. Awesome. And a Yoshi to the Dodgers out of 75. Then our Charged Particles autos. We got a Jung Ho Lee going out the Giants. That's out of 100. And a blue Colton Cowser to the Orioles. That's out of 25. Then let's do this one next. That's a Ceddanne Rafaela with the sketchy patch. It goes to the Red Sox. It's out of 75. It's a magenta. But to my knowledge, the Red Sox have never used white jerseys and blue numbering. I don't know. The 1/1 black Charged Particles auto of Randy Arozarena going out the Mariners. Top tier certified, bagged and tagged, stickered, tickered. And this filth, that is the hat, well, you guys see the jumbo hat relic auto of Yoshi Yamamoto going out to the Dodgers. That is number 3 of 3. Insanely cool. Although part of the emblem would have been cool. I bet the 101 has the whole emblem. Right? Because how many things you got on a... Yeah, there's not too many, like, things on a hat, right? That you can get, like... Probably would have had a patch on one side, the New Era logo on the other. And then maybe part of the Dodgers logo. Top, all the rest of them. Anyways, here we go. Rolls of dice. This will be how many times we're going to get the Bears Bowl number. And it's not going to be enough. It has to be 5 or better. That was only 4. That time we got there. 9 times. So without further ado, welcome to stage start of the show's main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. Alright, to the org we go. 9 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 65 is the number. 65. All right. No overs. We're taking 2 closest to unders. That's going to be... hold on here. Ian, you're going to take the under at 50. And then... Clayton, you'll take the second under at 44. So, Ian, give me a 1 through 21, and then Clayton, give me a 1 through 21 as well. In that order. I'll change the break number to 4362. That's going to be our tribute full case 2025 style. Coming up next. Ian goes to 3, and Clayton with your 44. We need some tunage. Interesting. So, moving right along here this afternoon. Probably ahead of schedule a little bit here, too. More breaks sold tonight. Gonna break tomorrow afternoon. As we're continuing through this week. It's gonna be a weird week coming up. As no breaks on Friday night. We will still do Friday night breaks with our new next day thing that I'm trying here for a while. Still gonna do Friday night breaks, but not this Friday night. I'll be up at State Baseball, so we will not be having any Friday night breaks this week. I'm not sure how I'm gonna sell them. You know, we might sell some Saturday night. I haven't made up the decision yet, but I'm not going to be around till late Sunday, and I don't know that we want to come right back in and break on Sunday there. So I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out. Just Make sure you check in the descriptions on break times. And then as soon as I come back from state baseball, we go on vacation for 6 days. So I'm not sure how the breaks look through vacation either. So just stay tuned. I'll let you guys know. Trying to get Jim to break. Get Jim set up to break here so he can break while I'm on vacation. Be the first time anybody ever broke here besides me, but I think we can get it figured out. Clayton, your 44 is taken. So maybe Clayton had to pop off there. I'm going to go ahead and assign him a number. His guess was 44. How I assign a number if somebody's not in the chat there is 44 was the guess. 4 plus 4 is 8, so I will give him 8. So Clayton will go with number 8. All right, here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, and 3. And going out to Ian, you're going to get free shipping, Ian, so that's good on any future night's breaks here. All you got to do is get whatever you want on any night's auctions. And then 1 or 2 things, or then you message me to say, tell me you want to use this. It never expires. You can use it any future night's breaks you want. Just message me and say, hey, James, I'll use my free shipping. If you have not paid your invoice at that point, I can manually invoice you with free shipping. Otherwise, if you've already paid, I can always refund the shipping as well. So it's up to you. Just message me when you want to use that. That's you, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and going out to Clayton. You're gonna get a pack of 2024 update. Hunting some skeins. All right, guys. I'll be back in just about 10 minutes, and we will rip on full case of tribute. So I'll see you guys back here very shortly. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Talk to Your Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing what up. Alright, we have reached the fourth break of the afternoon. We got some tribute. Full case style. I accidentally listed one too many cases of this. I don't know. I didn't even know how it happened. Usually I'm pretty good about keeping my listing correct. I was going through my listings yesterday, and I'm like, wait a second. Why do I have 3 cases of tribute listed this time? I only have 2. Well, that was a mistake. So I had to take that one down. So if anybody had bids on the one that was going to be ending tonight, and you saw that they got canceled, it wasn't me canceling your bid. It was just me taking the listing down because I'm an idiot. Hopefully that explains it. Wish I had more. Always looking. Always looking. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got 4362 2025 tribute full case. We got the Diamondbacks Nicholas V, Braves Ryan E, Orioles Gary S, the Red Sox Morgan D, Cubs Matt R, White Sox Jeffrey R, Reds Morgan D, Guardians Aaron B, Rockies Gretchen Y, Tigers Mickey M, the Astros Ryan E, Royals Jeffrey R, the Angels Toshikatsu T, Dodgers as well, Marlins Mickey M, Brewers Nathan H, Twins Roy G, Mets Richard S, the Yankees Matt D, A's Roy G, Phillies and Anthony C, Pirates Matt D, Padres Roy G, Giants as well, Mariners Brian C, Cardinals Ross C, Rays Clayton H, Rangers Brandon Q, Blue Jays Clayton H, and the Nats Mark M, with the Josh Gibson spot going on to Clayton H. We got Mike Piazza of the Mets, followed by Mark McGwire to the A's. And our auto is going to be a Volpe. That is a green Volpe going out of the Yanks. It's at 99 on that Volpe. Going back. And Ichiro to the Mariners. Followed by Corbin Carroll going on the Diamondbacks. Zach Wheeler on the stamp of approval. Hold on, I gotta get some of these thick sleeves set out here. Zach Wheeler on the stamp of approval going out the Phillies. Alright, let me open that size real quick like. Use these first. Alright, Zach Wheeler to 199 there. As soon as the camera decides it wants to do its job. There it is. We got Matt Chapman going off the Giants. Nice Sandy Koufax here to the Dodgers on the gold to 75. And it's been a minute since I pulled one of these. I used to pull one like at almost every case. We've ripped a lot of cases of tribute. This is a tribute to Cleats. J-Ram going out the Guardians. Sweet. Nice Jose Ramirez. Dude's an absolute stud. Alright, we got Barry Larkin to the Reds. Followed by Luis Angel Acuna on the rookie. Usually get 2 rookies per case. They are one every 2 boxes, so they're short printed. The rookies in this set. It's nice Luis Angel going to the Mets. And a Bryce Harper on the City Connect. That's a blue City Connect. It's going to be out of 150. Probably going to have an extra hit in this one. Indeed, we will. Usually a tribute to Threads or Pillars of the Game auto. Usually when we have an extra one. There's a Mookie Betts going on the Dodgers. Nice Skeens here on the blue to 150 going on the Pirates. Alright, a City Connect. Adley Rutschman, that's going out with the O's. It's a green. Going to be out of 99. And it is a Pillars of the Game auto of Mr. Carlton Fisk. It's going out with the Red Sox. You can go wrong with the Carlton Fisk auto. For you, Morgan, that's going to be out of 199. Carlton Fisk. All right, Randy Johnson going with the Diamondbacks. Chipper Jones, the Braves. And our fourth auto of the box, so we did get a bonus auto there. That is a Spencer Schwellenbach on the purple rookie. That is bookend number 1 of 50 as well. For the Braves. Nice Schwelly. All right, box number 1. Was it a success? Usually 1 box per case gives you that extra auto. Not always, but most of the time. All right, Raffy Devers going on the Red Sox. And a Satchel Paige on the green. That's going to be going to the Orioles. St. Louis Browns became the Orioles. It's a green to 199. And badass Kevin Alcantara, orange, going to the Cubbies. That is the league inauguration auto of Mr. Alcantara as well. Oh, screw you. You want to have something wrong with your top loader and not want to come out? Let's get thrown away. That's out of 25. Love that. That kid's going to be good when he finally gets up to the league. Will it be with the Cubbies? I don't know. I feel like he'll be one that'll be traded away in some kind of a deal at some point. Especially if we sign Tucker. There's a Cal Ripken Dios, which who knows if we'll do that or not. Connor Norby on the rookie going out the Marlins. And we will sleeve the Trout. As is always with the Trouts. But this is a green dual relic of a Trout. Going out to Toshikatsu. That's out of 99. Nice Trout dual relic there. All right, we got a Yoshi to the Dodgers. Followed by a Big Poppy going off the Red Sox. And sweet John Kruk on the gold auto going off the Phils. I don't know why I always love pulling Kruk autos. Dude is a stud. It's on 75. 300 career batting average. Good Kruk had. There's a Roberto Clemente going off Pirates. Followed by a Jackie to the Dodgers. And nice blue stamp of approval. Freddie Freeman going out to the Dodgers. It's out of 150. Well, we're going to get an extra. It's either a super thick, yep, extra auto in this one too. Let's go. We got a Kirby Puckett to the Twins. Nice George Brett. This one always looks like, well, this is a blue parallel. I was about to say, this George Brett always looks like it's a blue parallel. Well, this one happens to be a blue parallel. So I'll shut up for the moment to this side of 150. But the card itself does have a blue hue to it. Always makes you think it's a blue parallel. There's a dual player, dual relic of Nando Tatis and Manny Machado going out the Padres. That's going to be out of 199. I do need to open up some of that size real quick. Getting that one out of 199. And a Pillars of the Game, Mr. Barry Larkin, always with the badass sig. And apparently I gotta open up some of those too. Give me a second. That is a base Pillars of the Game, gonna be out of 199. Good enough. So 2 extra autos in this case. We'll definitely take that. All right, Vladdy Guerrero to the Nats. Vladdy Senior. A Bojack going out to the Royals. Rangers, we got a rookie auto of Mr. Kumar Rocker. At Kumar to 199. All right, that's a halfway point here. Mike Schmidt out to the Phils on the base. Followed by a Mark McGwire going out the A's. And Ozzie Albies on the green, stamp of approval. He's going out the Braves. And that's out of 99. Garrett Cole of the Yanks on the base auto. And a Clayton Kershaw of the Dodgers. Mr. 3000. Strikeouts. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, anyway, that's 150. How he just got his 3000th. Huge milestone in a pitcher's career, right? But just think about Nolan Ryan's over 5,000 strikeouts. Like, it's crazy when you start to think about it. It'll never be touched again. Ever. We got Lindor on the triple relic going out the Mets. That's out of 75 on the gold. And a Satchel Paige going out the O's. And we got a Chipper that's going out the Braves. And another tribute to Cleats. That's a Spencer Strider to the Braves. That's out of 99. Is he rocking pumps? What's he got going on there? Interesting Cleats there. Kind of like him. It's out of 99. And going to the Bravos. All right, we got a Lindor to the Mets. Followed by a Bregman on the purple going on the Stros. That's out of 50. And to the Mariners, we got a gold Ryan Bliss out of 75. Oh, that is a rookie auto. All right. Willie Mays of the Guardians. Jesus. Giants. Let's try that again. Let's play 2, says Ernie. The Cubbies. And former Cubby. Mr. Rizzo to the Yanks. That is a triple relic. I like it when they have the, well, yeah, the home, the away, and the bat relic on one. It's usually how I interpret them anyways. It's out of $199 on the Rizzo to the Yanks. There's a Maddox going out the Braves. A Freddie Freeman going out the Dodgers. This might be a... Yeah, we got a 1-on-1. That's badass. Alright, we got a Freddie Freeman the Dodgers. Like I said, we might just go on a nasty streak of 1-on-1s. It happens. Here, top two. This is what happens. But we do have a 1-on-1 printing plate auto of... Wow. Yeah, that's a plus pull right there for you, Mark. How about that? The I believe it's a Cyan Dylan Cruz. Indeed, it is the Cyan Dylan Cruz 101 printing plate auto, on plate auto as well. Holy crap! That's a nasty one. That's nasty. Dylan Cruz 101 Cyan printing plate. On-card auto. Going out the Nats. Now that's some Sunday afternoon filth. Right there. That's some Sunday afternoon filth for you. Dylan Cruz and James Wood and all the rookies. Rookies are short printed in this set, obviously. So, man. I've only pulled a handful of Dylan Cruz autos out of this set, period. Probably ripped 20 cases of it or better. And, so yeah, that is, extremely filthy. Now I get it. Take it with a grain of salt. It's a printing plate. But still. Printing plate's pretty badass too. Especially on printing plate autos as well. Such like that one. Top tier certified. Sticker and Tigger. We'll go to the Tigger here. That is, it's a big boy. Alright, that is number 507. Pulled on this very stage since January 1st of this year. On the way, we're crawling to the goal of 1,000. Crawling to the goal of 1,000. That's one of the better ones, too. Pulled a 1-1, I can't remember who it was. Pulled a 1-1 printing plate auto last group of these I had, a week ago or better. Pretty filthy. Alright, we got Matt Chapman going on the Giants. And a Jace Young on the gold. Going on the Tigers, it's out of 25. That's a orange Jace Young to the Tigers out of 25. And DJ Hurts to the Nats on the gold to 75. Barry Larkin of the Reds on the base auto. We got a Rhett Lauder on the rookie going on the Reds. And Pete Alonso on the dual relic to 99 going out the Mets. Or to 199 rather. Going to the Mets. Alright, there's Randy Johnson to the Diamondbacks. And we got a Matt Olson to the Braves. Followed by a Will Wagner on the rookie auto going off the Blue Jays. That's out of 199. On the rookie auto. Alright, Ichiro to the Mariners. Followed by an Altuve to the Stros. And a Zach Wheeler on the gold stamp of approval. It's going out the Phillies. It's out of 75. Another extra auto, so we got an extra auto at each. Yeah, I guess I haven't paid enough. Oh, I do pay attention, but maybe we do get an extra one out of every box. I'm not sure. There's a Mookie Betts, but out of every box in this break, we definitely have. There's a sweet Shohei out of 150 going out of the Dodgers. And Toshikatsu, that's out of 150. A dual player, dual relic, gold. This bookend numbered 75 to 75 as well. That is going to be Bryce Harper and Mr. Mike Schmidt to the Phils. Again, bookend numbered 75 to 75 on that. A couple of bat relics as well. And then how about a Jeff Bagwell? Already pulled a Craig Biggio this afternoon, so why not get a Bags as well? That's out of 199 on the Pillars of the game. God damn. All right. Final pack. We got a Piazza of the Mets. Followed by an Ozzie Smith of the Cardinals. And nice Jackson Jobe on the gold. League inauguration auto going on the Tigers. Solid one for there, Mickey. Although I do believe he got hurt and has to get Tommy John, right? That's out of 75 on that gold league inauguration auto. And will be the final card of the break. So now's the time. People, if you got a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You are trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those two guesses, you'll get a pick from the bowl. Guess number right on the money, you're going to get them both because you're a badass. One guess per person is all you get, though, even if you got multiple teams. Still only get that one guess, and you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that is true, get those guesses in the chat now, and I'll random the number after the recap. All right, rookies. Short printed rookies. We got a Red Lauder to the Reds, Connor Norby to the Marlins, and a Luis Angel Acuna to the Mets. Parallels. Get them sorted. All right, we got our Blues. These are out of 150. We got Paul Skeens to the Pirates, Clayton Kershaw to the Dodgers, a George Brett to the Royals, Shohei to the Dodgers. A lot of nice color matches there. And green, Satchel Paige to the Orioles. That's out of 99. Followed by a Sandy Koufax gold out of 75 to the Dodgers. We got a purple Bregman to the Stros. It's out of 50. And a orange Jace Young rookie. That is out of 25 to the Tigers. All right, stamp of approval relics. We got a base Zach Wheeler to the Phillies. It's out of 199. Freddie Freeman on the blue color match to the Dodgers. It's out of 150. We got a green Ozzie Albies to the Braves out of 99, and a gold Zach Wheeler out of 75 to the Phillies. City Connects. We got a blue Bryce Harper to the Phillies. It's out of 150, and a green Adley Rutschman to the Orioles. It's out of 99. All right, triple relics. We got a Rizzo to the Yanks. That's out of 199. Followed by a Lindor on the gold out of 75 going out to the Mets. Single player dual relics. We got a Alonso to the Pete Alonso to the Mets. It's out of 199, and a green Mike Trout out of 99 going out to the Angels. Followed by a dual player dual relic. It is a base to 199 of Manny Machado, Manny Machado and Nando Tatis to the Padres, and a gold to 75, bookend numbered 75 to 75. Bryce Harper and Mike Schmidt to the Phillies. All right. Rookie autos. Two base rookie autos. We got a Kumar Rocker to the Rangers. These are going to be out of 199, these rookies. Rocker to the Rangers, and Will Wagner to the Blue Jays, followed by a purple. That is bookend numbered 1 of 50. Spencer Schwellenbach to the Braves. We got a gold DJ Hers to the Nats, that's out of 75, and a Ryan Bliss out of 75 to the Mariners as well. A league inauguration auto. Actually, we got 2 of them. That is a gold Jackson Jobe to the Tigers. Again, that's going to be out of 75. And the orange Kevin Alcantara to the Cubbies. That's going to be 24 of 25. We got a Volpe green to the Yanks. That's out of 99. And a John Kruk to the Phillies out of 75 on the gold. Tribute to cleats, we got 2 of them. A Spencer Strider to the Braves. That's out of 99. And a J-Ram out of 99 as well, going out to the Guardians. Pillars of the Game models, all of them out of 199. Each one of those is. We got Barry Larkin to the Reds, Carlton Fisk to the Red Sox, and a Jeff Bagwell going out to the Stros. And then the absolute filth. That is the Dylan Cruz Cyan Printing Plate 1 of 1 on-card auto going out to the Nats. It's top tier certified Uno de Uno of Mr. Dylan Cruz. Love that. That is nasty. Absolute filth. Congrats on that one, Mark. There's that. It's a good one. Roll the dice. This will be how many times you're in and get the Bears Bowl number. That is going to be 10 times. So without further ado, welcome to the stage. The start of the show is the main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Kaboom. Alright, to the org we go. 10 times. Once. Twice. 2 times. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 is the number. 5. So we will not have any overs. We'll take our 2 closest. Excuse me, not have any unders. Take our 2 closest overs. That is going to be Nicholas on YouTube with your 23. Give me a 1 through 21. And Mama Bear on eBay Live. So with your 33. So Mama Bear, just give me a number between 1 and 21 and let me know which team you had in the break. Please and thank you. I will change the break number to 4363. It's going to be our final break of the afternoon. Coming up next, it is some Donruss Optic football megas. I figured as much. Thank you, Gretchen. I wanted to take a guess at that and figured that that's what it was, but I didn't want to. Usually, I was learning my lesson by guessing. I appreciate you, Gretchen. All right, 3 and 6 come out. We got 1, 2, and 3 going out to Gretchen. You're going to get a pack of 2024 Heritage High number. We're actually going to be breaking some high number here later this week. And 4, 5, and 6. And going on to Nicholas, a pack of 2025 Series 2. Alright guys, I'll be back. We'll rip on some football and end off our afternoon breaks here on Sunday. Yeah, no problem, Gretchen. Yeah, always. Glad to have you as part of the Top Tier family. Perfect. Alright guys, I'll be back in 10 minutes. We will rip on some football. See you then. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Top Tier Breaks. I'm James with you as always, and I'll be doing the rigging. Alright, ladies and gents, we are here. We're ready. We're live. We got the final break of the night. Evening. Afternoon. Final break of the afternoon. That's right. It is a 10 mega box Donruss Optic. This actually... The last two of these have been out of a sealed case. I didn't list it. My first list, that just shows how I'm lazy. I'm lazy, right? So, like, not lazy, but I already had a listing made when they, I had a group of about, I think about 100. Oh, no, there wasn't that many. I had a group of about 80 that were not from a sealed case, and then the last few have been out of a sealed case. This is out of a sealed case, but the listing didn't say a sealed case, so I'm like, nah, whatever. So this is the first half of a sealed case. So the next one sold, which is tomorrow or tonight. So the other half of this tonight, the 10 mega box tonight, is the other half of this sealed case of megas. If that makes any difference to anybody, I don't think there's any guarantees for cases or anything like that. But we got 4363 2024 Donruss Optic mega half case. We got the Cardinals Kyle L, the Falcons Brandon S, Ravens Michael Z, Bills Kyle L, the Panthers Chase T. Bears, David S., the Bengals, Chase T., Browns as well, the Cowboys, Mark R., Broncos, Jacob H., the Lions, Carson S., Packers, Brian R., the Texans, Mark R., Colts, Brian R., the Jags, Dak M., the Chiefs, Chase T., Raiders, David S., the Chargers, Louis A., Rams, Brady M., the Dolphins, Mark O., Vikings, Brian M., Patriots, Alfred S., Saints as well, the Giants, Brandon S., the Jets, Brian R., Eagles, Jeff P., Steelers, Alfred S., 49ers, Ryan J., Seahawks, Chase T., Bucks, Alfred S., the Titans, Chase T., and the Commanders. I'm sorry if I'm sure I hacked that up pretty good. What's up, Jim? What's up? Let's go. Oh yeah, I don't gotta open these ones upside down because they don't got the roll. Xavier Legette going out the Panthers on the hyper. Passing grade, Dak Prescott to the Cowboys. Jared Verse on the hyper going out the Rams. There's Devontae Adams on the retro to the Packers. McConaughey, Dallas Turner on our Rooks. Chop Robinson going out to the Dolphins on the hyper. And nice Malik Neighbors on the blue hyper rookie phenoms. Relic. Tyler Algier on the silver. Jalen McMillan on the hyper going out to the Bucks. CJ Mosley to the Ravens on the retro. There's Tyler Newton going out to the Giants on the Hyper. And a Quentin Mitchell. It's going out the Eagles. And first year fresh, Lad McConkey to the Chargers. We got a Jonathan Allen on the silver going off of the Commanders. Nice Worthy and Jonathan Brooks. Rookie recruits Trey Benson of the Cardinals. Mason Smith, the Jags on the Hyper. Braylon Trice to the Falcons. There's Drake May already. Mr. Doomsday. Chain Reaction. DK. Oh, the Seahawks. Nice Brock Bowers there, the Raiders. And we have a Malachi Corley on the Rookie Phenoms. Blue Hyper going off the Jets. I'm gonna have to open up some of that size top loader in just a second. Trayvon Diggs going off the Cowboys on the silver. And a Joe Alt on the Hyper going off the Chargers. Lighted up Derrick Henry. Let's go with the Ravens. Kamari Lassiter and Robinson there. I think it's been at least 3 or 4 breaks since we pulled an auto out of Omega. High time for that. Just a nasty one too. It needs to come out. Got Braden Fisk on the Hyper going off the Rams. There's a Devin Culp that's going off the Buccaneers on the Hyper. A Luke McCaffrey on the Hyper going off the Commanders. Marvin Harrison Jr. going off the the Cardinals, and the camera's not with it. There we go. The retro, and a Marshawn Lloyd going off the Packers on the first year fresh. We have a Miles Sanders on the silver. Going out to the Panthers. And hidden potential Roman Wilson to the Steelers. Jordan Travis there. And Lisa Isaac as well. Well, Jim, how's the 4th, bro? Jermaine Burton going off the Bengals. Nice Cooper. And JJ on the blue hyper. Finally getting a good blue hype. Well, quarterback blue hyper anyways. We'll stage those up. Those top QBs on blue hypers. There's a Diamond Hand CD Lamb to the Cowboys. Sweet Tory Taylor. I kind of want to stage that one too. Go Hawks. Iowa Hawkeyes, that is. And a Brock Bauer on the rookie phenoms. And go Bears, right? My two football teams. Now Hawks, Bears. Tory Taylor was the Hawks punter. Punting is winning. There's Lamar Jackson. Nice lame jack for the Ravens on the silver. We got a rocket parallel of Rook or Oreo. Or Oreo. Or Oreo. However you say that. It's a rocket parallel. And it's going out to the Falcons. Alright, that's our halfway point here. Blake Corma on the hyper to the Rams. Jeremiah Trotter to the Eagles. Khalil Mack to the Ravens. There's Tip Ryman. Ryman. There we go with the Cardinals. Luke McCaffrey out of the Commanders on the first year fresh. So I would have thought you'd get like, you know, a couple autos per case when they're sealed cases. For sure. Not the case, right? That last one was a sealed case of Megas as well. Nothing. No auto out of the whole case. There's a Anthony Gould on the silver. Rated rookie. Going to the Colts. Okay, Spencer Rattler on the blue hyper going off the Saints. Well, by my house, J.J. McCarthy. That's my house there. And a Enos Rakestraw going off the line. Followed by Jordan Travis on the rookie phenoms blue hyper going to the Jets. Sweet Cooper Jean on the silver rated rookie. Love it. Also former Iowa Hawkeye. We got a Jawar Jordan going out to the Texans on the blue hyper. DJ Moore going to the Bears. All right, leaves us 3 boxes left. We need a uptown, downtown. Something cool. Auto. I'll take any of them. Just give us one or the other. going to get an auto on this one, as we already know that that's the relic is Marshawn Lloyd of the Packers. Already got the relic. That is a Roman Wilson going out the Steelers in the first year fresh. Josh Jacobs of the Packers on the silver. And finally, at least one Jaden Daniels. Have not pulled a Caleb in this one yet either. It's Cade Stover going off the Texans. Dallas Turner on the retro to the Vikings. There's Devin Leary going out to the Ravens on the blue hyper. And those two dudes. All right, 2 boxes left. Brendan Rice on the hyper. There's a Joe Milton on the hyper going on the Patriots. And there's Caleb on the rookie recruits. And well, at least we got one of the top QBs here on one of the relics. That's a Bo Nix. Nice one there to the Broncos. Rookie Phoenix. Bo Nix on the base. Rated Rook. And a Malachi Corley of the Jets on the hyper. Best Tutties going on to the Saints. And those dudes. Now we got 1 box left. Hail Mary. Hail Mary box. We get a chance for an auto here. Nope, never mind. Relic in this pack. Right there. Darius Robinson on the hyper, the Cardinals. The Atu Latu to the Colts. Play action Keenan Coleman to the Bills. And a Bo Nix on the blue hyper. Well, there you go, Broncos. You got a blue hyper Nix and the, what was the, Ricky Phoenix. And a Keenan Allen to Dubbers on the relic. That is the Optic Threads. Keenan Allen. Nice Keon Coleman here to the Bills, though, on the silver. Rated rookie. Marshawn Lloyd on the primary colors. Torrey Taylor and J.J. McCarthy on our final card. And that'll do it for the break. So, now's the time. If you do have a team in this break, go ahead and get those guesses in the chat for the Bears Bowl. It is a number between 1 and 100. I need you to guess and put in the chat. I will then random a number between 1 and 100. You're trying to be the closest under or over to my number. If you are one of those 2 guesses, you will get a pick from the bowl. If you guess the number and the money, you're going to get them both because you're a badass. 1 guess per person is all you're going to get, though. Even if you got multiple teams, still only get that 1 guess. And you must at least have a team in this break to make that guess. So if all that's true, get those guesses in the chat now. And I'll random the number after the recap. All right, so 2 of the only 2 stages of the blue hypers. We're a couple of top rookie QBs here. Bo Nix to the Broncos, and the J.J. McCarthy to the Vikes. We got one Optic Threads. That is a Keenan Allen going out the Bears. And our rookie Phenoms relics. We got a Jordan Travis of the Jets, Brock Bowers of the Raiders, Malachi Corley of the Jets, and Malik Neighbors of the Giants, and a Bo Nix going out the Broncos. We also got a Rocket parallel of Farouk Orhorio. Fucking camera. Alright. There we go. Oreo. I'm sure that's not it. But alright, we got our first year freshest relics. Roman Wilson of the Steelers, Ladd McConkey of the Chargers, Marshawn Lloyd of the Packers, and a Luke McCaffrey going out the Commanders. Alright, rolling dice. Let's be how many times we're random get the Bears Bowl number. That's 5. So without further ado, welcome to stage start of the show's main event. It is the Bears Bowl. Boom. 2random.org. We go. 5 times, once, twice, 3 times, 4, and 5. 69 giggity. Indeed. Alright, well, there's only one guess in here, and that's on eBay Live. Cardski with your 36. Just let me know which team you had in the break, Cardski, and give me a number between 1 and 21. As you have one of you pick for the Bears Bowl. I always random, even if there's one guess or 2 guesses or whatever there is in the chats. Let's see if you got it right on the money, man. Got to give you a chance to be a badass, right? The Bills. Kyle, thank you. Oh, yeah. I think I remember. You know. Yes. So a number between 1 and 21 as well, Kyle. Appreciate you. Yeah, 18. All right, Kyle goes 18. Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And go out to Kyle. You are going to get a materials bundle, sir. It's going to be 25 top loaders, 100 soft sleeves for your at-home ripping needs. You need some materials, dude? Materials are always a good price. I wouldn't mind getting them out of the Bears Bowl, man, for sure. Everybody always needs materials. Softy sleeves, right? All right, guys. Some soft sleeves and some... Absolutely, dude. Always need them. You never have enough top. I don't ever have enough top loaders. I appreciate you, Kyle. As always. I know you've been around for a little bit here. All right, guys. So tonight there are 6 more being sold for tomorrow afternoon ripping. 2 base or footballs tonight. You got a 10 select blaster. That's actually a half case as well. I don't have it listed as a half case, but that is a full case of select blasters as well. The red and blues. So that one's going off tonight, and so is the other half of this case. As far as football goes, and then we got 4 baseballs as well. So go ahead and get your bids in there, and I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon for some more sweet ripping here at Top Tier. And until then, remember, if they keep making it, I'm damn sure going to keep breaking it. And until I see you guys again, you guys be good. Stay safe. I'm going to catch you guys later.